Hey guys, so here's my second naval tactic video. I'm going to focus this one mostly on Chainshot, how to use Chainshot, how to profit from it. So I'm going to take you through my units just really fast. I have mainly heavier ships. I'm going to fight a Russian fleet who has lighter ships, faster ships, more maneuverability. That's when you want to use Chainshot. You want to slow them down so they don't get around you and get a good line of fire on you. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to keep my main line of those 4 ships that you see on my left. I'm gonna just bring them in, keep that as my main fleet line. Then my first rate on my right, it's not my admiral's flagship, it's just an extra first rate. I'm just gonna use him to take my chain shots. So you want to use a heavy ship to take the chain shots because they do get a good amount of cannonballs off. And what I'm gonna do with him is just bring him in, try to get in the middle of his fleet, take as many shots as I can, then get him out of there. The 2 ships behind my first rate on my right are gonna join my main line astern once the battle starts. So I'm going to cut him off right there, take out as many sails as I can. You can see he's using faster ships, steam ships and stuff, Razis instead of 4th rates. This is my heavy frigate. My admiral's in there. He's taking fire, but that doesn't matter because it's a heavy frigate for a reason. It can take a lot of damage and it really doesn't matter that much. So you can see I'm shooting round shot until now because you want to keep the chain shot until you're a little closer, not into grape shot range, but pretty much like a good range where you could mostly like hit 80% of their sails with your shots. So you're going to see right now I cut my guys off with the wind. That's what you want to do at the start of the battle, go against the wind. Then use the wind to swing back in and get your maneuverability in, get the positioning you want, and that's how you win the naval battles. So you can see my both my 5th rates on my bottom are going to join my main line. And yeah, now I'm going in, nice close range to your ship. That's my round shot, and here comes my chain shot from my first rate. And yeah, took out his rear mast on that one. That was a good chain shot. And chain shot's very risky, guys. It's the only downside to it because sometimes it really doesn't work at all. Some of you guys may have experienced it. I know I have. And yeah, you want to make sure that you have a strong ship in there, and you want to make sure that it's not your admiral's flagship because it's very risky and you could lose your admiral very easily. But like if it works very well, then it pays off a lot, and you're gonna see that. Especially when I cut in right to the filet, that I could take a lot of shots. Like I take heavy damage, but it's worth it for the rest of my fleet because it gives me a way better advantage. You can see the steam ships. I'm gonna try to take their sails out because those are very fast ships. I'm pretty sure they're the fastest in the game. Now I took his middle mast down with my chain shot as well, so that ship's not going anywhere too quickly. And I'm going to try to take a chain shot at his first rate. And you see that one wasn't as successful as my other chain shots, and that's the risk of chain shots. You know, if you like, it's very useful. It's very good thing to use, but it does have its downsides. Like it's very risky and. Yeah, don't use like a 5th rate and try to do what I just did right now because he'd just get destroyed in the middle of the fleet. Use a ship that could take damage like a 2nd or a 1st rate. That was a better one, took off his sails. Didn't take down any of his masts, but got some good sail damage right there. That little white thing on top of the ship's flag is the indicator of how much sail damage that they take. So if it's full, they have full sails. If it's down to nothing, then they have no sails left, basically. And yeah, you can see I took out his steamship sails. One of his steamships has already surrendered. Yeah, just pounding the fire. You guys saw my first tactical video. Yeah, just do the same thing. Just circle around them, get some good fire off, and you guys will win, trust me. That's my 5th rate that sank. My weakest ship that I had, and it's really not that important because I hit their sails and I only took one like light casualty, and it's not that important at all. It's actually was very successful doing this chain shot, and sometimes it doesn't work at all. Like, you guys have to experiment with it. It's very risky. Use it mostly when you wanna basically win a ship battle by a lot. You don't just want to win a ship battle by having like 2 ships left. You want to win a ship battle by going in there, maybe losing 1 or 2 ships maximum, and coming out with most of your ships still intact. So I'm still going to use my first rate. That's what I love doing. I love keeping the rest of my fleet in a line of stern, taking control of 1 heavy ship, like micromanagement, and using him throughout my battle. So you can see I'm going to swing the rest of my fleet in behind the Russians, trying to cut them off from using the wind, because that's really the only source where they're going to get their speed from right now. And yeah, his second steamship is routing right now. Yeah, I'm going to take a chain shot, try to hit that last mass of his third rate on my first rate's right, and then try to get a nice round shot off at his flagship. Sorry guys, I had to cut off a lot of this video because YouTube only makes me post 10-minute videos, but yeah, I kept intact like the most tactically important parts, and yeah, it's basically what I have for you here. So you're going to see that I cut off a large portion probably in the next couple minutes from now. I cut off like 5 minutes of battle because it was basically just boring. It was me just repositioning my ships, and yeah, you're going to see what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk you through what you guys missed. Right here you can see my first race just circling them, taking nice broadsides. Okay, so right here you can see this was like the 3-4 minutes I cut out, and what I did, I just positioned my guys to cut their tracks off from the wind, because since their sails are down, the only way that they could move is from the wind. And if I cut them off from there, then they can't really go there too quickly, and that's when you get them in a stalemate. You could pound them from every angle. That's where you win. And I'm pretty sure all his ships at this point have taken sail damage. And yeah, it's a steamship that sank. You can see those little sailors swimming in the water. I feel bad for them in a way. But yeah, if you guys, I'm not sure if you could rescue them. Like, I heard some guys who said that you could send a ship there and rescue your sailors, but I have no clue if you could do it. I haven't tried it yet. But if you guys have had any experiences with that, please tell me, because I'd love to know. You can see these guys just jumping off because his ship's sinking. So yeah, his first rate's taking heavy damage right there. He's starting to sink on his left side. Yeah, he's taking heavy damage from my heavy frigate, my first rate, and third rate that I have circling in. And he's still shooting though, so. When you see a ship like this, just concentrate your fire on him, make sure he goes down. Because, especially a big first rate like that, he still has a lot of firepower left, and he can still take out one of my ships easily. So you just want to make sure, concentrate your fire on him, make sure he goes down. Yes, this is his third rate. Probably going to be his last ship that he has. I can see a lot of his ships have surrendered too. Morale is a huge thing in naval battles. Like, make sure that your admiral is always close to your fleet, and they probably won't rout as easy as they should. Now his admiral's flagship is starting to waver, so that's pretty much the fight. So guys, I thank you for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys really learned something. It's very good to use Chainshot. Just remember to always keep your options available when you do a naval battle. So if you guys have any questions, just feel free to send me a personal message. I'll answer you as fast as I can. Remember to vote for the campaign of choice, like Sweden, Prussia, Austria. I'm gonna wait probably 2-3 days until I start making the campaign. I'll get you vids of it by next week. So yeah, remember to subscribe to my channel for more of these tactical videos, more online battles, and thanks to all my subscribers, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.